Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Jordy. I'm here to do a general tarot card reading for you, for the Pisces Collective today. I've already shuffled the cards and pulled a 10-card tarot spread, so we will be reading from these cards and perhaps clarifying with muscle testing or the pendulum, so I've got the pendulum over here. We may pull some additional cards. So I've asked the pendulum to show me a yes or no answer. So if the pendulum could just show me a yes, please. Back and forth. Okay. And please show me a no. Okay, so a counterclockwise motion. Alright, the reason why I'm asking the pendulum to show me is that different spirit guides, connect with the pendulum at different times, and they may view the message as, this is what a yes looks like, this is what a no looks like, so you need to confirm before you get started. What I'm seeing here in your spread, Pisces, is that you're really in your head about something, with the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords being here, and you're feeling disappointed with how things have been socially, with groups of people, with maybe even with friends. Maybe the friend group is going through a difficult time right now. Maybe everybody really is going through a difficult time, with how things are going around the world anyway. And with the Page of Swords being here, it's a card of like, how do I fit in with all of this? Where do I fit in? And this Knight of Cups being here representing you, it almost looks like the Page of Swords is a has a thought bubble here with this air, and then the thought bubble is this Knight of Cups, in the next frame. And it's almost like you perceive yourself as being open and kind and giving and sensitive and ready for a relationship. But then with the Page of Swords, when people actually meet you, they're seeing somebody who's a little bit ready for battle, armed themselves with a sword. Definitely really feeling like you have to be on guard all the time. Your defenses are up, especially with the Queen of Swords being here too. So there's something here about like letting something big go here with the Ten of Wands. And this could be maybe perhaps your desire to fit in. The desire to fit in may be what is changing your behavior and the way you communicate with body language, like speaking and actions, may not be in alignment with someone who is sensitive and thoughtful and ready for partnership here with the Knight of Cups. So you have a lot of these Knight of Cups qualities, like you're imagining yourself being this way and you're trying your best, but the Page of Swords is what is projecting out of you, which is like this person who's on guard. So with the Ten of Wands being here, it's a big letting go of this, letting go of the need to be admired or the need to be seen in a good light with this Nine of Cups here by everybody. Worrying about what other people think about you and trying to change your actions and the way you communicate in a way that comes across as confident, but this confidence is kind of a shell, like other people see it and they don't see the confidence, even though you maybe feel like you're trying to be confident, So it's an interesting dynamic here because there's a lot of thoughts about how you're being perceived here, and coming from you and perhaps other people as well. The star card is another big energy that's telling me what we're talking about, like reflection energy here, with the pool of water here reflecting the starlight. So it's like you're seeing a reflection of yourself right now, perhaps in this reading, Pisces, and you're thinking like, hey, like I have been having, if this video resonates with you, I have been having difficulty connecting with people, I have had disappointment and loss when it comes to relationships. A lot of friendships have come and gone. Perhaps you haven't had that much success in your love life as well, but it's not like you're doing anything wrong, perhaps. It's just the energy you're giving off is a little bit combative with this Knight of Swords energy, or Page of Swords energy being here. And it's based off of perhaps having had a little bit of trauma, a little bit of an upbringing situation here where you're raised to always have to be on guard with your mind, on guard with how people perceive you. Always trying to, be perfect in some way. Doing your very best at the very least, even though you do have compassion for yourself. I can see that here with the Knight of Cups. There's just a lot of your personality type would work well towards public speaking or research or really getting to the bottom of something, really realizing big concepts. Like you have a well-developed mind here, Pisces, and like public speaking or writing could be something that you could, you pay enough attention to things that you could do this kind of type of work. But that type of brain can intimidate people is what I'm getting. And where we're seeing the Five of Cups as this loss point or disappointment part of the reading, and then we see underneath of it it's to do with this Page of Swords. This is how you perceive yourself and how other people are perceiving you. Because like in the environment position, this is how people perceive you. In the Knight of Cups position, this is how you perceive yourself, This is the environment, this is the self. So it's a very interesting dynamic in this reading today. What's the advice? Well, the advice is to, try not to carry that burden anymore of always needing to be perfect, always needing to worry about what to say next, switching to a lens of compassion for yourself, switching to a lens of care. Like how can you best care for your mind in this social interaction? Do you know? Like that type of thing. How can you show empathy for yourself in this moment and also for the other person that you're communicating with? That's the most real interaction, is an interaction full of love, And that's what this Knight of Cups is talking about. Getting lots of yeses from my pendulum. So it's a very beautiful energy, Pisces. The pendulum is a good example why the body gets exhausted and the mind gets exhausted from a tarot reading. Because just like how the pendulum is swinging there, it's because of the circulation in my finger. It changes its rhythm. The heart changes its rhythm with yes or no type channeling. And we do that when we're reading tarot cards as well. We don't notice it because we're not paying attention to our body as a pendulum here. The pendulum is an extension of the body, so it shows the knowledge of the body, the temple, which is beautiful. All right, so how can we move forward in this energy? Well, we're going to grab an in bulk season card because we are in bulk season. Let's see what your self-care message is for today. We have Angelica. The bells have rung, chiming far and near. Underneath feathered wings, my dear, you have nothing to fear. So there's nothing to fear in these dynamics with people. Most of the time, when you're communicating with people, you're communicating with a frequency of love and not a frequency of the Page of Swords, which is of having to know what to say and be right and have a clear perspective and really think things through. Like, you can definitely do those things, but the energy you want to project forward is the Knight of Cups, not the Page of Swords. So, just, it says, underneath the feathered wings, my dear, you have nothing to fear. Like, you're protected by your angels. You're protected by great spiritual forces out there that are going to make sure that you are safe and you're connected to the right people, especially if you listen to how your body is feeling. Because with the mind here, it's overriding the body in some way. Because if, and people can feel that resonance. You can feel it. Anyway, this is a deep reading, so it may not resonate with everybody, but we're going to leave it there. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you again soon.